We go now to the very edge of downtown Auckland, where a female jogger was dragged into bushes, strangled and indecently assaulted early this morning. She was running alongside the Northern Motorway in St Mary's Bay, or just below it, when she was grabbed from behind by the offender, who's believed to be aged in his early 20s. As terrible and terrifying as the attack was, the woman is now at home. The assailant is still at large, and it's thought only the intervention of a passing cyclist prevented the attack from being even more serious. Detective Inspector Scott Baird is calling for witnesses as police release CTV pictures of the man they believe is responsible.
This morning, just after 5 a.m, a woman who was jogging beside the Northern Motorway at St Mary's Bay, just near where the walkway overbridge goes over towards Westhaven, and she jogged past a bush area, and a man has come out of the bush, grabbed her from behind, dragged her from the bush, thrown her down and started to strangle her and then indecently assault her.
What an absolutely terrifying attack. And how did it end?
Look, it is terrifying, and the woman was really lucky because there was a cyclist who was cycling past and heard some muffled type sounds and went back and saw the male there on top of her, and the male saw him, got up and ran off, and our witness chased him through some properties in St Mary's Bay, where he actually managed to climb over quite a 2-metre fence of the property and got away.
So well done, that cyclist.
Absolutely.
Okay, and you would have a reasonable description of the offender from the cyclist and, of course, the victim?
Yeah, more from the cyclist. As I say, the victim was attacked from behind, so she didn't really see a lot. But the description given is a male, dark-skinned, possibly Indian, with short black hair, around 175 to 180 centimetres tall and slim build, around mid-20s or even younger, and was believed to be wearing a dark blue jersey which had some white writing on it.
A dark blue jersey with some white writing on it. That is a neighbourhood where at least some of the homes will have cameras, outside. So I guess you're retracing the steps of that chase, that pursuit. Will there also potentially be things like fingerprints and skin cells and stuff left on the fences that they were climbing over?
Part of the investigation today obviously has been certainly to look after the woman who was attacked, and we've had support with her. She's been, taken to medical staff and treated there, and she's got now family support with her. So that's a key for us, is looking after our victim here. We have done scene examinations, certainly where the attack actually took place, as well as the route where the offender ran, including climbing over that fence. Of course, police are asking anybody in the neighbourhood who does have CCTV that may have captured this person running past, if they could contact police, it'd be appreciated.
I know you're not in the speculation business, but I guess, are you thinking about what might have happened had that cyclist not come along?
Yes, we're not here to speculate, but the reality was it was a sexual assault, and I think because that cyclist came along, that woman has been saved from something worse.
And her condition now, is she at home or in hospital?
No, after she received medical treatment, obviously she was pretty traumatised this morning, and the support around her, both with the Auckland Sexual Assault Help and with family and through the police, she's certainly recovering.
Right, so that part of what really is the central city, or just on the outskirts of it, what's your advice to people, who women in particular, obviously, who go jogging around there until this man is apprehended?
Look, the police are putting additional frontline presence in the area, and their attempt to prevent anything further happening, but also to catch the offender. But we are really relying on the public to help us here. Someone will know who that person is. But the message to anybody out there who's running, jogging, walking around is be aware of your own personal safety. Don't take things for granted, and just be vigilant.
Detective Inspector Scott Baird, during that interview we were just putting some photos up on the screen. If you were listening and you just have a sense you might know who Scott Beard is talking about, the photos are available on our Facebook page. The clothes certainly are fairly particular and distinct, a cap and a top that you may well recognise if you know this person. Do have a look.